Good news, warrior. You know what? It is few and far between. So when I have some, I want to share it with you. Google. 93% of the public uses Google as their search engine on a daily basis. Over 5 billion people a day use Google. But you know what they're going to start? They are going to start blurring sexual images. Now, calm down. Let me explain what this means. Many children, their first exposure to sexual images is online. The algorithms, and we have all the studies, I won't bore you with that, the dangerous algorithms. We call them dangerous because they direct a lot towards children. Bullying, unhealthy eating patterns, all sorts of things go on. And we've been rallying for a couple of years now that Google should automatically be able to blur sexual images, nude images, any kind of content like that. Now, hold your horses. If you're looking for pornography or nude images, that's up to you. You'll find them. But no child, no person will now receive anything unsolicited, unwarranted on their devices. This really is a major victory. Google promised they would do this. They're stepping up and they are doing it. Now, is any of this perfect? Will the kids get around it? Sure they will. But in the meantime, if little Susie is looking how to bake a cake, and after a few clicks and likes, she ends up on a porn site that's called Cakes. I'm just making this up. That will not be happening anymore. Why this is also so urgent? Because remember, any kind of nude image. What if a child put their image on there? Google will automatically blur it. So nobody can share it, retweet it, put it on a porn site. So this is great news. The call to action went out. And because of, I think some of you out there, because I put these calls out to please sign on. This was part of our dirtydozenlist.com. One of the 12 entities a couple of years ago, not doing enough to curb sexual exploitation. And I ask you always to put your name and your zip code, hit the send button, and it goes directly to that corporation. So this is spearheaded by the National Center on Sexual Exploitation in Washington, D.C. And we need to celebrate because this is one step in the positive direction. Number 2, as we all go back to school or we have just started school, a great big warrior reminder, do not post your children's pictures online. Just today, I started seeing a lot of pictures of children, innocent children, holding up signs, second grade, kindergarten. I know you love your kids. You're proud of your kids. You want to show off. I am telling you, this may very well come back to haunt you. The predators are looking. The predators are gaining the information. They know how to do all these criminal things you and I don't know how to do. They can find out where you live. I saw today somebody, and she works in human trafficking with her 2 children. They were each holding up a sign with their grade on it. Easily trackable. So remind family and friends, we love our kids. Keep it on your phone. Show your friends in person, family members in person. I'm sorry. The days of putting the pictures online, you got to wake up, warriors, and realize this is over. The third thing I want you to think about is I've posted to my Twitter and my Facebook. There's a wonderful, wonderful Saturday night at 8 o'clock being streamed on the TNT radio network, where I just so happen to have a show every Saturday at 3 o'clock, Lynn's Warriors, and also weekdays, State of the Nation, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. They will be streaming a concert, and it is from Maui. Now, I'll tell you why this is so important. First of all, 100% of all proceeds are going directly to the people of Lahaina. Local resources will be distributing these funds. We're not getting involved in any of these Red Crosses and suggest it. Those ones that have the tremendous overhead, those ones that have CEOs getting $1 million+ a year in salary. People in Lahaina need us. They are screaming for help. It's interesting because I had Pastor Vicky on today from Maui, Hawaii, culture, generation. She spoke about it all. And I almost cried because as she spoke about for years, the elders would tell them there was a land grab going on here. She was describing how years ago they stopped the water supplies from going to all the farms to put the farmers out of business and redirected everything towards all the resorts. And she was saying 90% of all the resorts are owned all by outside people, not locals. And also, interestingly enough, they put this chain link fence for 5 miles around Lahaina and covered it with some sort of black tarp. You cannot stop your car and take pictures. No drones can fly over. Pastor Vicky was, and remember, she's boots on the ground there. She was reporting how strange-looking police cars are driving around they've never seen before. And the only ones helping the residents, the citizens, are each other in Lahaina. Not FEMA. No, FEMA's busy staying at those, as she pointed out, $4,500 a night luxury suites. And that is what we're hearing from a lot of people. So these are people coming together in their driveway, in neighboring towns, putting out diapers, putting out whatever toiletries are needed, putting out canned goods. So this concert for Maui is hosted by TNT Radio Network, Global Health Network. Please go to my Twitter, Facebook, Lynn's Warriors, and check it out. It will air Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eric Clapton will be stopping by and perhaps playing a number for all of us. But again, these proceeds, I can guarantee you, are getting into the hands of people that need it. And with that being said, I want to review Google taking a step in the positive direction. Big tech. This is something to be celebrated, blurring these images. This will save so many children because I have people my age and younger telling me their first image they saw, well, I guess I shouldn't say my age. No, I guess I can because the internet came out basically in 1996, thereabouts. Their first kind of introduction to pornography was online. And it was very shocking. Some people were so shocked at images they saw that they would become addicted. I know a lot of people addicted to the pornography. And so they've spent their lives getting away from this. And also some people I've met saw such horrific images that were burned into their minds as children. As adults, they can't even get over it. So we don't want our kids seeing that, right? And that kind of pornography, I dare say, today it is vicious, it is violent, it is horrific, it is harmful. Keep the kids away. Delay is the way. One of my favorite hashtags. Delay is the way. Again, as we approach the school year, or you already just started, think about those devices. Kids have access to 4 devices, Chromebooks, phones, laptops, gaming consoles, you name it. Think about what age, it's up to you. You want to give all of those devices. Think about when you do give that device, you have a duty. Open and honest communication with your child. Safety features and filters. Finding out what's going on. What are the apps? What are the platforms? What do they do? Because remember, I'll leave you with this. Every platform you, I, and the children are on, so are the predators. Do you know what your children are doing online? The predators do. Please sign up for my newsletter. Go to lynswarriors.org. Scroll down, e-newsletter. Please be aware of everything we're talking about. So many issues going on. I know you're all busy. I know that this is a dark, ugly subject, but we can no longer allow the predators to win. Remember, each and every day, we can all and must all do something. Community creates change. Be a warrior.